Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking my boy LaMarcus Aldridge, y'all, retiring from the game of basketball. I'm about a day late on this. Been really busy at the 9 to 5, but I had to make a video with my thoughts about this situation right here. Oh man, I gotta tell you, man, I was at work. I looked down at my phone and someone texted me that LMA retired. I thought they was talking about somebody else. I was like, there's no way they talking about LaMarcus Aldridge. My LMA. So I looked at that phone like I was Smokey and Craig.
Damn!
And when I realized on social media that the news was true, you know I had to bust my Florida Evans off a good time.
Damn!
Man, I did not want this for him, man. I did not want this for him. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was surprised I was affected by this as much as I was, seeing that he wasn't a Spur anymore. But I still felt like Buddy off The Office.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Well, maybe not that dramatic, but you get what I'm trying to say. It was bad news. It was bad news for the NBA. Bad news for Basketball Nation. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, this won't be a long video. At least I don't think it's going to be long. But I just want to make a video just showing my respect for LMA. Man, when I heard the news, my heart kind of dropped a little bit because I wanted him to end on his terms. I wanted him to end, the right way. And at 35 years old, probably going to win a ring. I hate to say it, but he probably was going to win a ring this season. And for him to have to retire so abruptly, it's just a sad story, man. And I just made the video kind of trashing the Nets and calling them quitters and everything, and kind of hinting that he kind of quitted on the Spurs. So I feel bad about that. I do. Because if I'm being entirely honest, and I did say that in this video, that other video, by the way, he's one of the good guys. He's one of the good guys. He's classy. He's always been classy. Classy in Portland. Classy with the Spurs. Classy with the Nets. It would have been nice to see him get a ring, knowing his, medical situation. You get what I'm saying? And I'm a father as well. And you kind of think a lot about your kids. And, I only got one kid, but think about your kids and you wonder, how they function without you. So you try not to take unnecessary risks. Like, for instance, something on my bucket list is to go skydiving. And I can't really go completely through with it because I got a young child. I'm like, man, that would suck if I died. You get what I'm saying? And I could really tell that's what LaMarcus Aldridge was thinking. Like, man, I'm a 15-year veteran. I'm a millionaire. I'm wealthy. We set for life. And I'm chasing the championship with an irregular heartbeat. Is it worth it? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what really kind of touched my soul and my heart about this story. Because I know he probably looked at pictures of his kids, his girlfriend or his wife, and was like, man, can I really justify ring chasing at this point of my career? Can I justify this? Because he was diagnosed with this in his rookie year, 2007. So I don't know his family structure or whatnot, but you're a younger man. You get what I'm saying? You're a younger guy. You're probably single. I don't know if he was single at that moment, but his whole priorities at 20 years old is way different than they are at 35. So I know he had to have that moment where he had to say, okay, let me do what's right for my family. Let me do what's right for my health. I don't want to mess myself up. I don't want to, I don't want to die on the court. All these things are going through his head. And the thing that probably hurts the most is he is so close to a championship, if we're being honest. It pains me to say it, like I said before, but I know he rationalized it in his mind and said, okay, all I have to do is probably play another 30 games. You get what I'm saying? Another 30 games. I could probably rest here and there in the regular season and just play a good 18, 19, 20 games in the playoffs, and I got the championship that I've been chasing for so many years. I got the championship I wasn't able to get in San Antonio. I got the championship I wasn't able to get in Portland, and then I'll call it quits. But for him to just go cold turkey and immediately call this thing off, I know that game he played the other night and his heartbeat wouldn't stop racing, I know it had to scare the living daylights out of him. And, and not just, from the sense of his own mortality, but hey, what are my kids going to do without me? Hey, what is my wife going to do without me? Hey, what is my family going to do without me? You get what I'm saying? Is this worth it? And because of that, man, I can really feel where he's coming from. And I feel bad for this guy. He's one of the good guys, man. I take back all the negative things I've said about him this season. Class act. I hope he gets into the Hall of Fame. 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, about 49% from the field. We'll see what happens, man. I'm rooting for this guy. Man, farewell, LMA. Farewell, brother. And before I get out of here, man, I can't help but wonder if maybe Pop and the Spurs knew about this issue he was having. And I don't, know much about irregular heartbeats, so take this with a grain of salt. I'm just talking. You get what I'm saying? Was the irregular heartbeat a spontaneous event? It just popped up out of nowhere? Is that how irregular heartbeats work? Maybe that's how they work. Let me know in the comments if they do. Or is this something that kind of shows hints and signs that is coming? You get what I'm saying? So maybe that expedited LMA's search for a championship. If he said, hey, you know what? My doctor's saying my numbers are a little low. I don't have the irregular heartbeat, but it's looking like it's headed that way. I'm looking to retire. Can y'all buy me out so I can go win a championship? You get what I'm saying? I can see the Spurs doing that if that's how it works. Again, I'm just speculating. So that would really explain a lot. One, why the Spurs made an announcement that they were going to part ways with LaMarcus. Two, why they agreed to a buyout in the first place. And three, another reason why he wasn't traded. You get what I'm saying? That was one of the big things, big disappointments in Spurs Nation this year, that he wasn't traded for something, a pick, a young player, a veteran, whatever. The Spurs basically let him go for nothing. But teams probably weren't going to, trade for him unless he was going to commit with them long term, or at least give them the wink and the gun, like, hey, I'm coming back next year. He probably was telling them, there's a good chance I'm not coming back. So that's one of the reasons why the Spurs couldn't find a trade. But again, I'm just speculating. Like I said before, man, class act LMA, farewell, my friend. I wish you the best in your endeavors. I could definitely see you as a TV analyst. Hopefully you get a job doing that. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Check me out on the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.